Hello, this is Mrs. Wong here. In this video, we'll be constructing triangle ABC such that AB is 9 cm, AC is 7 cm, and angle ABC is 45 degrees. Okay, so for this triangle, we are given two lengths and an angle. Okay, so we're going to draw a sketch first before we do the actual construction for this question. Okay, so if I were to look at this, I am given angle ABC 45. I do have the length of AB and AC. Okay, so I'm going to do my usual. AB is the longer side, so I'm going to let AB be the base. Okay, then angle ABC is 45 degrees, so I will have ABC as 45 degrees, and AC is 7 cm. Okay, so I'm going to look at AC being 7 cm. Okay, now for this question, okay, because I'm given the angle ABC, however, I'm not given the length of BC. They have given me the length of AC. Okay, so if I were to extend this length of BC, okay, so I don't know where to stop for BC. Okay, but for AC, the 7 can be here, 7 can be here. Okay, given this angle of ABC being 45. Okay, so as I plan to draw this triangle out, okay, I can imagine that if I were to draw the base of AB, then I measure a 45 degree. Okay, later I will show you when we use the compass to measure out the length of AC being 7. Okay, there are actually two possible positions of C1 and C2. Okay, and they will both meet the criteria of AC being 7 cm and angle ABC being 45 degrees. Okay, because the length of BC is not stated. So one of it, BC, is longer. The other one, BC, will be a bit shorter. Okay, so for this question, if you were to either get one of it, okay, one of the position of C, your answer is actually not complete. Okay, now the next part of the question actually provides a hint for us. Okay, because they say to measure and write down the possible lengths of BC. Okay, when they say this, they're giving us a hint that there is more than one possible length of BC. Okay, if there is only one possible length of BC, then the question would likely be measure and write down the length of BC. They need not use this. Okay, so let's try drawing out the triangle. Okay, so I'm going to measure out 9 cm. Okay, so this is my base, AB, 9 cm. So I will label. Okay, then I'm going to measure the angle of 45 degrees first. Okay, so I need to align the plus, okay, at point B, and line segment AB would be 0. Okay, then I need to measure. Okay, I'm going to use the outer reading. I need 45. Okay, so measure the 45 degree. Remove the protractor and draw. Okay, so I'm just drawing it long because I do not know the actual position of C yet. Okay, so again, after you have drawn the line out, it might be good to check, okay, if the angle you have drawn is 45. Okay, so it is okay. I'm going to label 45 degrees. Okay, so now I'm going to use my ruler to measure out the 7 cm on my compass. Okay, so with the needle at 0, I need 7 cm. Okay, and with that, okay, again on the use of the compass, when I'm going to draw the arc for 7 cm, I'm not going to touch the part, okay, with the pencil, okay, because it might adjust the angle and make my arc inaccurate. So I'm going to use the tip here to help me draw out the arc. Okay, so I put the pin at A. Okay, then I'm going to draw the arc. Okay, so you realize as you draw the arc, it will cut that 45-degree angle at 2 points. It cuts the 45-degree angle at 2 points. Okay, before I go on to label C, I'm just going to do a quick check. So I just want to check and see whether I do get 7 cm. Okay, the distance 7 cm, distance to A 7. Okay, so just do a few quick checks, okay, to check that the arc we have drawn is accurate. Okay, so this point here, let's label it C1. This point here, label it C2. Okay, just to indicate that there are 2 possible locations for point C. So if I were to draw the triangle, okay, so this is one possible triangle, and I do have 7 cm. And the second possible triangle, okay, so as I draw the line, I also measure that the length is 7, and I label. Okay, so triangle ABC would be like this. So there are 2 possible locations for point C. The construction is now done. We will now measure and write down the possible lengths of BC. Okay, so the longer one first. I have 9.3. Okay, so we'll write down the possible lengths of BC. cm. And the shorter length is 3.5. Okay, usually they will accept plus minus 0.1 degree, 0.1 cm difference. Okay, so if the answer, let's say, if the accurate answer is 9.4 and you have 9.3, you're fine. If the actual answer is 9.4, you have 9.5, it should be fine as well. Okay, but of course we will try to be as accurate as we can when we do the drawing. Okay, so this is for the first question of practice now 9. The next video will show the second question of practice now